look good. Yeah, such a funny boy. You never, ever hit the horse. Again, we don't punish ever. The only time that we might ever really use these in a defensive way with the animal is if I had a challenged stallion run up to me that I'd not met before, and he was striking me, biting me, being ugly. I might throw these up to keep him off of me, but we don't ever hit the horses with them. They're used as tools to tap. It's just an extension of my arm, so he knows what I want him to do. Can you move over that way? Yeah, over that way. So it's just an extension of my arm. And remember, they can feel a fly, so they can feel the slightest little tap. Same thing when you're riding. They can feel the slightest little pressure of your heel. You don't need spurs. If you need spurs, you need to come back and do this first, and then the spurs go away. Hi, buddy. Hi. Are you ready to go do something? Huh? I think I might need the noisemaker. I do occasionally use a long whip. It's just a noisemaker, if I can get it to pop. So it just kind of gets them up and going if I want them to go run and do something exuberant. But primarily, particularly when we just start training, we use a reed. This is just a grass reed. You can buy these at Walmart or some of the home decoration stores. And the cool thing about it is I can touch my horse with this, and it tells him something in the same way that a whip would or that my arm would. Yeah, good boy. He's so pretty. You're such a pretty boy. You know it too, don't you? But the other cool thing about this, in the third ritual, which I'm hoping we have time to show you, but I may not, the third ritual, this is used as a noisemaker to scare the horse off, to really establish.
They're completely unique in the public domain. What we teach is actually horse language and culture, and I'm going to share some of that with you today. That is really what we consider to be the missing link in horse training today. We have a lot of training methods on the market that are based on the dominant horse model. We pressure a horse around a round pen, we pressure it back and forth at the end of the lead rope, and it's all based on a dominant model that I'll elaborate more on. But we have a method that's based on the lead model in the herd, which is completely force-free. We never punish the horse. We never go after the horse. And what that does is it makes a horse that wants to come with you and be with you rather than being forced to come with you. So it's really a big difference. And we feel that it's really just, the time is right for humane training. And we don't use bits. We just want to get the word out of how we do this and do all these cool things with the horses and do it in a completely humane way. So we decided to go on tour. We went ahead and documented it all on a video that's very easy to follow, so that everyone knows what these steps are. They should not be secret. They should not be hidden. It's stuff that's out there. The horses know all of this. And what we're doing is we're just teaching you what the horses already know, which is how they interact with each other, how they become family, who becomes leader and how. And it's as simple, I kid you not, it's as simple as a human handshake. And in that human handshake that you've all experienced, a lot goes on. You're forming a relationship of some type of consent with another individual. And we're going to show you how to do it. It's a collaboration. I'm not telling him what to do. You're just kind of sitting there, and of course you can get them to, oh, you want a cookie? He's saying, I need a cookie, Mom. It's okay, you can have it. He didn't do anything for it, he just gets it because he wanted it. To get them to go is very simple. Generally, you just have to give some movement, and they'll generally walk on. And to get them to turn isn't any gesture in particular. We've already, from working with them on the ground, he's already used to this. You see how my right hand is going this way? I'm also touching him on the neck with my left hand. Now, in the beginning, that doesn't work, because they don't know that really that much. They may recognize this from the ground. But we tend to use the fence, and we'll ask them to turn, and we'll ask them to turn, And they may not get it. I may be saying, go right, go right, go right, and he may keep going left. I just keep doing it until he turns right. When he turns right, whoa. When he turns right, you stop and head with the tree. And in that case, rideless. I'm also using leg similar to mounted in saddle, in that when we want to go left, I would weight the left stirrup, and I'd raise this leg and perhaps touch, although he's so sensitive I don't ever touch. I just weight a little bit that way. If we want to go right, I weight a little bit that way. If I want to turn a tight circle, I may just very gently touch with this foot as well as turn. So it's an all-body.
In Virginia, but when we go back to the States from the show, we're actually moving to the West Coast, which is where Tony and I are both from. So we're going to be based out of California for the next couple years until the Las Vegas show gets going, and then we'll be moving to Las Vegas. But we're currently, for the next year, we're traveling all over North America. So you'll probably see us again up here, hopefully, and if you come down to the States, you'll see us at